Hey everyone, here we are back again with a late video this time. I want to apologize for that. It's just been a wild couple of weeks. But we're back at it, this time with the Mezco 112 Collective Wolverine. I believe this was this PX? Or maybe it was just Mezco exclusive, but this is like the end-all, be-all Wolverine for Mezco. Massive tin, as you can see. Essentially, the Wolverine answer to that Man of Steel Superman over there, except arguably with even more stuff, and we'll get into that. But yeah, so without further ado, let's break into it. And so here we are right off the bat with some accessories. Still in box. Here we see Wolverine with his first appearance cowl on. The red belt with the regular buckle. And we'll talk about that in a second. We got, get this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 interchangeable heads. This belt is interchangeable as well as the buckle. Here's another belt right here. Right there. And then this buckle swaps out for this one. We got some claw effects here. This is a sentinel eye that comes out of and plugs into the base for this guy, which we will get into momentarily. I need 2 hands for this. And here we have the base. It's a torn up sentinel. He does light up. He's got a couple of pegs here. Yeah, torn up head that eyeball plugs in right there. We have another claw effect. Your standard Mezco base. Standard Mezco flight stand here. Some batteries for the light up effects on the Sentinel here. And we'll get into how those look once we get to that. But for now, let's go ahead and get the old Knucklehead out and take a look at him. So here he is. Logan, straight out of the packaging, just in a standard neutral pose, looking pretty great in that classic yellow and blue tiger stripe costume. Not my favorite Wolverine costume. I'm a brown suit supremacist, but I will never knock the classic. Still has the first appearance style head on, and we'll do some swaps a little later. Yeah, looks incredible. I love this thing. This is, for me, similar to that Superman over there, kind of the quintessential Wolverine figure, and we'll get into why as we get through it, but yeah, I love this thing. It looks great. It poses well. It has held up costume-wise. It has incredible accessories. So, yeah, let's just get into all of that, and we'll talk about what makes this thing so good. Alright, so here we've got Logan in about as classic a look as you can muster, with his adamantium claws that extended at full length, his big old finned cowl, and big X buckle. Looking good. And we'll look at some more of the claw options and head options in a minute. Just wanted to get that out there. And here we have the unmasked look with some bone claws. The trunks removed, because that's kind of the astonishing belt, and the trunks are really stretchy, so they come off easy, slip right over the legs. Kind of an astonishing look, not quite, because it's still Still very much that Jim Lee design, but it looks pretty cool, actually. I kind of like that. I've never actually done that with it before, but I kind of dig it. Anyway, but yeah, that's that look with that really nice Logan head sculpt. Kind of grimacing, see his teeth a little bit. I really like the way that the bone claws are sculpted. Really jagged and curved. So I got curious of what this would look like, and I'll be honest, I really mess with this. I think this is how it's gonna be for the rest of the review, and probably on the display too. I kind of dig this. So here's the thing about the trunks, is that one, like, this right here is just for me swapping out the belts. All them getting chewed up like this, it was not like this when I took it out of the box just now. And granted, they've been in the box, like the figure's been in the box for a while, like for a few months, right? But just this, like this paint on the trunks is just coming off, this like rubbery stuff. It's just falling off. It's getting chewed up, and I'm afraid that if I mess with it too much, it's just going to continue to get ruined. So I'm going to look into that and see if there's anything I can do about it. But even beyond that, this is so thin. Like, it looks like a thong. And I've never loved the way it looks. It's always been, like, my primary peeve when it comes to the look of this figure. So, without them, kind of remedies that problem. if I'm real, I kind of dig it. I kind of actually really dig it, if I'm honest. So, look at that. You learn something every day. Alright, so here's the base, and it's one of the coolest bases I think I've ever seen. Not just because of what it is. I'm a huge fan of Sentinels. I think they're so cool. Just the overall idea of them, and seeing the X-Men, like, mess up a group of them, it's just cool. But also, the detail and the sculpt and the design with the hand up here, missing fingers, and the eyeball that just comes out here, but it also just like hangs in the socket. And this. It doesn't show as much through here. You can kind of see the blinking there. You take that out. See the blinking in there? Really freaking cool. And then let me just isn't that just sick? I love that so much. It's so cool. X-Men and like Sentinels for me are like the coolest fodder enemy for any superhero ever. Any group, single hero, whatever it is, I don't care. It's so cool, and I cannot wait. I know people are clowning on it because they just want to be mad about something, but I cannot wait to fight a Sentinel again in the Wolverine game coming out next month. I am so stoked for that. Huge Wolverine fan. I love the X-Men Origins Wolverine. And the Sentinel boss fight in that is the best mission in the game for me. So I'm really stoked. I'm super stoked. And this is kind of, if I'm totally honest, kind of riding on that high, and the hype. So hopefully it'll get some people to watch it. I'm actually thinking about doing some more Wolverine themed content here soon, if I can, find the time and the energy to do so. But that's we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah. So here's the base, and let's get Logan on there real quick. And here we have Logan standing on his kill with the eyeball skewered on the claws there. Love that. The blinking light in the background. That's so cool. I'm going to show you what I had it, how I had it displayed before, before I moved and had it packed up, because I'm debating on whether or not I want to switch it up, or put it back to the way it was. It's more or less like this. I don't think I quite got the legs down right, but it was basically this with the that classic Frank Miller cover that I love so much. Just the evil grin and the finger motioning, claws up, and of course you have the damaged head. I love this head sculpt. The visible adamantium skull underneath. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this pose because it looks really good, but I might switch it up because it was posed like this for a long time, pretty much as long as I've had it. So, but yeah, so let's go ahead and get into articulation real quick, and then I think we'll wrap it up. Okay, so Logan here has pretty standard Mezco articulation layout. You got this same kind of ball hinge for the ankles. It's decent, not amazing, but decent. Get a kick forward, about that. It's not too bad. And it's actually kind of improved without the trunks, I'm not gonna lie. Just in terms of articulation. Bend at the knee. The belt doesn't really hinder, it floats. So it's not really a issue. Get a good crunch, which you need for Wolverine. He does a lot of hunched over and crouched poses and stuff. Bend back that much. And then the neck, you can have him look up like that, look down like that. It's just a ball peg here and down into the chest here. Come on. Focus. There we go. And then it's your typical shoulder. Come out about that far. Swivels. Although it is somewhat impeded by the little shoulder pad here at the shoulder. But this swivels up and down. Got a elbow bend here. It's a ball peg for the wrist, so you get full swivel. I gotta get a camera. Full swivel here. And come down about that much, up like that, kind of depending on the hand. But yeah, that's Logan. And here he is. That has been, oh wait, there we go. That has been the Mezco 112 Collective Wolverine. And I do mean the Mezco 112 Collective Wolverine. I don't think that they have a better one. I've owned a couple. I've had my hands on a couple more, like the original X-Force one, the brown one, that team suit one that came out not too long after this one did. They're all great figures. None of them come close to this. Just in terms of accessories and just the look of it, this is the Wolverine. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than this. Not much more Wolverine than this. It's just rad as hell. But yeah, that has been my review. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're hyped for the game, let me know down in the comments. We can chat about it. If not, let me know why. Or don't, whatever you want to do. It's your life. I hope to see you guys next time. Sorry for the late upload. Hopefully I can get back on the schedule. Maybe get a couple more things out. I'll be back on Twitch soon. Hopefully this week. And yeah. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. See you later.